Okay, I'm not saying everything went wrong the second Darth Vader started hiring black women. But what I am saying is that everything went wrong the second Darth Vader started hiring black women. The Inquisitor program used to be intimidating, terrifying, and very, very, very white. I mean, look at the Grand Inquisitor. That guy doesn't have an iota of sun protection in any solar system in the universe. She was black, she was a woman, and she had career ambitions. Vader should have known that wasn't gonna fly with the rest of us.
Captain...
And then, for fark's sake, I hear we are enlisting black stormtroopers? Now, personally, I was a big fan of the cloning operation on Camino. You know, that's a good way to keep the bloodline pure. No diversity. Everyone is Jango Fett, just as nature intended. And so, this black stormtrooper, I think his name was Finn, he escapes. And so we're all worried because this guy has been wielding lightsabers and acting a lot like he might be a Jedi. Plus, he was on the cover of all these movie posters. I mean, not the ones in China, but he was on the cover of a lot of movie posters.
Oh, sir, no, this is Star Wars, and actually, neither one of us knows what China is.
I mean, I don't know what happened, really. We were all like, oh man, this guy is a Jedi. We're so screwed. And then he just wasn't. For 2 straight movies. Nothing.
I mean, the latest intel says that Finn might still turn out to have some Force sensitivity.
So anyway, between those 2 fiascos, plus the Acolyte going way over budget, and the Emperor finally had enough, and he sped up his Project 2025.
Project 2025? Why did they call it that?
I mean, I'm assuming it's the 2025th Imperial Project.
I guess that makes sense, sure.
So the Emperor just starts pushing out all these executive orders. Every nerf herder in the galaxy has been impacted to some degree. He pushed one out the other day there, stripping all Wookiees of their rights and forcing them to work in the spice mines of Tatooine. The Kashyyyk government is like, what?
Sir, you can't just say you want to enslave all the Wookiees.
Don't even start with me on these Wookiees are our allies BS, okay? Wookiees are a bunch of communists. And did you even see in The Last Jedi, Chewbacca refused to eat a porg because he felt bad? He's probably a vegan now. Is that what you want? A bunch of vegan Wookiees running around, forcing school boards to allow them to use the litter box while in class?
No, sir, you're breaking the fourth wall way too much.
You know, we shouldn't even call them Wookiees. We should call them Wokies. Yeah? Yeah?
Yes, that's very funny, Captain.
No, because what I did there is I changed Wookiees. I changed the wook part to woke.
I get the joke. Right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just make sure that joke goes in the video.
What video?
This video! The one we're making right now!
I really don't think Wokies is as funny as you think it is, sir.
Nah, dude. Wokies is, really funny. Yeah, it's some great stuff. It's gold, Jerry.
I mean, the best I could do is we could bring it up, but then the humor would be that it's clearly an awful joke that you think is funny. That's the best I can do with it.
Okay, but that's just the domesticated Wookiees, okay? I'm not even talking about the feral Wookiees, all right? The Wookiees in the wild, they are savages and they will rip your dick off.
No, sir, Wookiees won't just rip your dick off.
The Imperial Army, this is true story. You look this up, it's true story. The Imperial Army had a base on Kashyyyk. A band of wild Wookiees came in, invaded the camp, and ripped everyone's dicks off.
No, sir, that was not a real news video you were watching. That is a HoloNet prank show. We've been trying to tell you this. That wasn't real.
Ripped all their dicks off. A whole platoon running around Kashyyyk like the Unsullied from Game of Thrones. And that's why we need the Emperor to restore order to the galaxy.
Okay, sir.
So take a note of it. We're back to just hiring white men. Yep, we're gonna make the galaxy great again.
Right, well, I think the analogy was pretty clear even without that line, sir.
And we're gonna force these other galaxies to pay tariffs.
Actually, we're the ones that pay the tariffs, sir.
No, I don't think that's how tariffs work.
Whatever you say.